John 8:12 says, when Jesus spoke to the people, he said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will never walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Whenever I was a child, I have to admit, I was afraid of the dark. Even as an adult, I don't really like dark places. I think the thing that scared me the most was the uncertainty of the darkness. What might be hiding in that darkness? What could harm me that I can't see? So whenever I read John 8:12, I see a lot of comfort there. When Jesus said that he was the light of the world, you know, we're surrounded by all kinds of sources of light. Probably the biggest one is the sun. And then we've got the moon at night, those beautiful stars. But even things like street lamps and all the light that we have in our homes. But Jesus tells us that he is the light. So my comfort comes from knowing that Jesus is always present with me, and darkness, no matter what form it might take, that darkness is driven away by the light that is Jesus. Jesus tells us in this scripture that he wants us to have this light. He promises that with Jesus in us, we will never walk in darkness. He even tells us that we will have the light of light. Whenever I was a child, I remember a story that a missionary told when they came to our church. And that story was very simple. This missionary would meet with people in this little village, and during the evening, during the dark hours, he would take a little oil lamp and put it up on a post. And that little oil lamp would shine bright enough so that people could hear, they could see, and that would help them to understand the message that that missionary was giving. So sometimes we find ourselves surrounded by darkness, and we have to look at where that darkness comes from. Sometimes it comes from within us. We all have insecurities. We all have shortcomings. We all have sin, bad habits, all kinds of things that hinder us. Sometimes that darkness comes from those who are around us. So whether near or far away, like we see these world events that are unfolding in front of us, we see that concern that darkness brings. But here's the good news. The good news is just like that missionary's little oil lamp, that light that Jesus gives us, we can be that light. We can bring light to a dark world. And you know, light is as simple as just striking a match, lighting a fire, or in our world, just flipping a switch. So I hope that during Lent, we will choose to turn that light on when we find ourselves in dark places. I hope you have a great day, and I hope you choose to be the light.